Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to the Flow Nook. My name is Charlie. Today we'll be doing a reading for November. Hope this reading can provide some value. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and all of that if you would like. Okay, Scorpio, it seems like this month has a lot in store for you. There is a lot of complexity that will be explored. You have the Ace of Cups in your overall general energy, and I think that your month is gonna start off really promising. What also came out here was the Emperor in reverse and the King of Pentacles. So it seems like you may be working on your foundations. Sorry. It seems like you may be working on your financial stability and any other emotional foundations that you would like to, in the long term, have. As well, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Swords. So you may be wrestling about this. There may be a sense of duality that you're trying to move past. It seems like you may be venturing into this newfound stability foundation. Could be to do with love, could be career, finances. It seems like November will also be a point of internal healing and transformation. So you are in a bit of a transition period. You know all of the things which you would like to move forward with. So you may be putting your goals a little bit on the back burner just for a little longer than you would have liked and would have expected. Because you have a lot of dreams, Scorpio, and you know exactly what it is that you need to do. You know exactly the journey that you must experience and like the obstacle you must go through. It's just that November, maybe things feel a little bit slower for you than you would expect. It's this slow moving energy that is beneficial for you to actually tap into and accept change comes at a slow pace at times. We also have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Swords, and the Six of Wands. So it's possible that right now you're too fixated on your finances, or in the beginning of September you may be at some point. And what you need is to be a little more rational about in life what value you kind of tend towards through the recognition that material things will not, because money is the means to value, and often people value money itself. However, the value comes of the money that allows access to your goals, dreams, coming true. And as long as you move forward with that intention, that's how you're going to secure a more stable foundation for yourself. You may have to experiment a little bit with being more generous in your finances towards the people around you and maybe even towards yourself. See, here is also 4 represents foundation, stability, solidity, discipline, order, a bunch of stuff like that. It is really beneficial for you to tap into. And I want to ask Spirit a little bit of advice for you for November. Okay. So it seems that going with the flow is going to be in your best interest. So here we have the Temperance card, Magician card, and the King of Wands all in reverse. It seems like there is a duality, again, that's going on between maybe what you have and what you don't have. Perhaps there's like some kind of pressure you're putting on yourself. And your advice is to tap into what you don't know. Because even what you don't know, like that energy of flux, it will help you. And from that energy, you will continue to create what you find is the most important in your life. And from that point, that is how you will build a foundation. I want to ask Spirit about if there is anything else you should know about November. What's November going to be like? Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of... Okay, yeah. It's introspection, rethinking what you know to be true, the way you approach different situations, your perspective of the world. You have some spiritual growth. Maybe you find yourself more in tune with your desires as a soul, as a human being. And that will be very advantageous for you in the long run, Scorpio. And I'll ask about what you don't see coming. And that'll be the final aspect, I think. Okay, so again, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which is interesting. We also have the Ace of Swords and the Five of Wands. Everything in reverse. So maybe you don't see the slow-moving energy that's coming. It may be an unexpected avenue. You know what I'm getting at, I think, Scorpio. You may unexpectedly also reconcile with someone, and it seems like a very practical kind of reconciliation. And you understand that this person is a means to your foundation in life. So there's clearly a lot of big energy happening. It may feel a bit dark, and you will be, it may help you to reevaluate what you believe. Go into your subconscious and understand, and that will lead you to here, the Ten of Pentacles. Here we have family wealth. So you may be building something that can, for generations to come, impact those around you, those you love. Found family or relational family. It seems there's a lot of focus on family for you in November. See, the Ten of Pentacles also has to do with legacy, inheritance, building upon success. So this foundation that you have worked hard to establish, it will only keep growing. And that is what you're setting up for. So you know your visions. You are like a little bit psychic sometimes. You just may not. Oh, your subconscious. You may not understand the depths of something as much as you think, because you're very deep, Scorpio, and you know the emotional depth very well, the deepest, darkest waters. But your own self-deception will hold you back. So you exploring the unconscious behaviors that maybe have pushed you into a rut and made you stuck as you're going through the journey, through the tunnel of the obstacle of what this is, possibly with family, or loved people, when you leave that stuckness, instead of fighting it, going with the flow will help you. And you will, in a way, leave that kind of trap, matrix mentality that has been bestowed around your environment. Of course, it's a difficult task. This may be a huge deal for you. So here we have the Five of Cups, the Seven of Wands. So it's definitely a scary endeavor, and one that you worry and you grieve. Perhaps you're grieving a past version of yourself that you had thought that you had left behind. Now it depends whether or not you let this part of you take over. But understanding it and listening to it and seeing it as a small part of you, not necessarily that part is a small part. It just means, like, if this is your inner child, that's not to belittle them. There just may be this sabotage happening that you're in your subconscious, your intuitive action may have detrimental effects, and your inclination is to fight. It benefits you not to exactly create tension, though, because everyone wants to be consistent with their arguments. And so when you give the space for them to change, that is actually when they'll see the opportunity, most of the time. It depends also what you believe. If you believe that person will never change their beliefs, then you're kind of also contributing, because they see that you don't trust them, and then they also don't trust themselves. So here we have the Sun in the world in reverse. You may feel like you want to move on from this and bask in your positivity, bask in that beautiful life that you have created for yourself, that positive aspect of your identity and life around you. And it's interesting because we just had the Moon card, which is about being unaware. And then we have the Sun card that is about being aware. So this has to do with your consciousness. This has to do with the things that you want in the world, the things that you have worked a lot to bring about. And I think that is everything for you, Scorpio, for the month of November. I hope you found this reading helpful, and I hope it provided some value. Thank you so much for watching.